Oh well, Edward Avila just showed me a picture on Jacked of a really hot guy. He was looking at me with like this judgy eyes, and he's like, "You fucked this guy, didn't you?"
Because I just assumed that everyone nearby in your neighborhood you already fucked. So
no, there is a famous.
Not everyone, Edward.
Only the hot ones.
Oh,
only
you said he's
hot
cute.
One. He's cute, but I don't think he's nearby my. I never seen him.
He's the first one to pop
I
up.
think this is your like global sort of.
Honey?
Yeah.
But
is he nearby? Yeah. See, it says global, honey.
3 miles away.
See, I know who's near like my neighborhood, and I don't have sex with them because
we should do a whole episode where we read just random dudes. We don't show their pictures, but we just read their profiles and then we say,
that would be
what kind of person would he be?
That would be so much fun. And we like mosaic his eyes or something. No,
We don't show their picture.
Oh, we don't show that. Okay, never mind.
You're really out here trying to expose people.
No, yeah, that was
Mr.
really
Edward's
bad. That's a really bad idea, which I do not agree. But anyway, I'm just at the tip of the day. Please do not have sex with people like around you in your neighborhood because you will be.
I live in Itaewon. It changes every time I refresh the page.
Oh yeah, if you live in Itaewon, like a touristy place, and it's okay.
Touristy place.
Because I live in like Sangdo, which is a very quiet and people only
like live here. It's a living area.
It's a living area. So if you sleep with the people around you, then the next time you know it, you're the Tongnae slutty whore. Like people will talk about you like, oh, that's the.
But then what if there's someone there that's like so your type, someone that looked like they would be a member of Rise.
Member of Rise. Which one?
No, someone that looks like they would be a member of Rise.
I'm just not into one night stand these days.
You're full of shit.
What do you mean I'm full of shit?
You are so full of shit.
I'm in my numb phase. I am more,
After we just had this conversation, that's not the case.
I just want to be more close to God,
Yeah, riding that dick.
What do you mean?
You're sitting there pumping that dick.
What do you mean?
Take me to...
I just want to be like Maria, getting pregnant without any sexual intercourse and being close to the Holy Spirit. But anyway,
I'm glad that you're. Yeah.
What
I'm
are we
glad
doing
you know
today, though?
So, as you may, it's so funny to me because we have that corner on Bunny and Cherry where we love counselor, but a lot of the stories are not even about love. It's just about trauma and shit. Yes. But
all of them about trauma.
Yeah.
Including the small dick closet. Yeah.
The thing is, Hannah, we get so many like gomin, like little messages. But we literally only read like 3 on the show. So since this podcast is long, we thought, why don't we just get the rest of the ones that Hannah cut up, our PD, and just do them on this, and it'll be very casual.
So people send what are they? Sorry.
Sis.
So people send us what they are currently having trouble with, what is bothering them, and we cut them into those little notes and I can read them out and give us a little opinion on it. But please don't take it seriously because we're at least for me.
I mean, you're educated. I'm uneducated.
That I agree. I'm not really successful living person, so I'm not in what position.
Isn't this your house?
I think that's exposing my economical status.
Yeah. So then, what do you talk about? Unsuccessful.
If
you're running your own business too, aren't you?
If you like a rich Asian bottom, please call this number.
Girl, if you want just an Asian bottom, please.
I'm not. Yeah, I'm still trying to survive in this really big world.
This dog eat dog world.
Yeah.
Or this Eddy eat dog world.
I don't eat. I have a dog. I don't eat her.
Not yet. You always talk about like, if you don't behave, I'm gonna eat you.
If she does not behave, there's not as many dog restaurants in Korea.
Oh, okay. Disclaimer. That was a joke.
That was a joke. We don't eat dogs. I have a dog. She's alive. And she has her fur and everything.
She's still alive and well.
So we're going to take some of the notes and we're going to read it out loud. And hopefully...
I'll read them out loud because apparently Eddy has trouble reading these things.
And I'll try one if it's short.
These are so long!
And hopefully, if it's too long, then maybe we should jump to the next one.
All right.
Okay, the first...
okay, bitches, I need you... AKA drag me to hell, please. Oof. Okay.
I will. If you want to.
She said, "Oh, honey."
There's a lot of ways that can drag you into hell. Okay. Sorry, I will start with an accent. I'll just go back to my.
I don't mind you doing it, but do it well if you're gonna do it.
What do you mean? Okay, just continue because we have to try to stick to the topic. You know.
I think I fall in love with a dick. just the dick. Not even the body attached. No, imagine it's just like this little.
You're falling in love with a dick.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Imagine it's just a dick like in a jar, and they're like, I fell in love with it.
People are sending us the most interesting.
Girl, the people that watch us are unhinged.
Yes.
You know what?
Okay.
We have to support them.
We did not make those up.
I really wish this was made up.
Yes.
I'll start from the beginning so you can understand. Hopefully.
Okay.
Many years ago, 5.5 at this point, I was a young fresh out of college, ready to take on the world and a new dick. It sounds like, did you write this?
I did write it.
I feel like you would have written this.
What do you mean?
And thus, I met the one. The first time meeting, I saw the most beautiful penis that exists. What is it? This person is talking like they're not even talking about people. They're literally just talking about like walking penises.
Mm-hmm. This person is very shallow. Not judging, but like.
No, this is you. This is literally you. So don't even
I'm
make
your
that.
sister, so.
The first time meeting, I saw the most beautiful penis that exists outside of the adult film industry.
Oh, okay.
I'm talking homeboy had a whole other arm waiting in those pants. Oh!
Can you please share the link?
Link?
Because the person saw a porn with that.
No, they said this is the biggest one I've seen outside of the adult film industry.
Sorry. It was
Eddy.
Eddie. My ADHD. Yeah.
No, we can't keep blaming that. At some point, it just comes down to the lack of education. That wasn't even the best part. He could go round after round. Oh my god.
Oh god.
Fast forward a few months and many dickings. And many dickings later, I find myself in love. At first, I thought it was the man, but now I don't think it was. He's pretty average in every category, to be honest, except one. Are you sure this was not you? I swear to God.
This is not me. I do not write things like this.
A year and a half into it, we split up and then became a situationship up until this day. Do you know what a situationship is? I hear that word all the time now, but I don't know what that even means.
Ask Siri. Hi.
I'm sorry. Okay, for all intents and purposes, we need to look up what situationship is because it's a new popular word on social media, but I have no fucking idea.
Situationship.
A romantic or sexual relationship that is not considered to be formal or established. Is some 타는 거 아니야?
So, friend with benefit?
A little bit, I don't know.
That's something new.
Did I mention he's military? Oh no.
Oh, no.
Not the well, no. That's not necessarily a bad thing, but there's this stereotype, especially in Korea, of like, because these dudes don't really spend that much time in a certain place.
Yes.
Because they have to leave at some point, so you can never really have, unless you move with them.
They're always on the go.
Yeah.
Yes, they have to move somewhere else, and
Yeah.
it's not up to them. They might not be serious about.
Mm-hmm.
But I have friends who married with, the American Army.
How long did it last?
They're still married, but
How long has it been? Yeah. Mm-hmm. Anyway, did I mention he's military? So his wholeness sometimes outdoes mine. Okay. Which is quite impressive.
You found the one.
Whoever wrote this, I feel like this person writes fan fiction. Yeah, because they have really good writing skills. The problem is, after becoming a situationship, I can't let go of him. No matter how many different men I try, sex with others is just unfulfilling at this point. Oh.
Okay.
And when I really think about it, I only find myself getting jealous when I think of him sharing my dick with others. Or I guess he means sharing his dick with others, which he has. Which has now led me to my conclusion of, I think I'm in love with a dick and not a man.
To be honest, I think this problem is real, and I have similar experience.
Any advice on how to let go of the most beautiful and giving penis I've ever met and probably will ever meet? I love that this person literally fell in love with the act. Literally, they fell in love with the dick and not the person.
But I don't.
Yeah,
I do
just get a
believe
mold of his
story.
dick and use it as a dildo.
It's different. It's different because it's real human flesh. It has temperature and it's attached to a person, and then you don't have to do it yourself.
So this person is they fell in love with when they fuck.
But don't you, Edward, don't you remember a really good fuck?
Yeah,
And
but I
then-
probably fell in love with him as a person as well. Well,
Not really though.
not right, because I don't have them now. So
Yeah, I mean, for me, because I'm not that experienced, but I have boyfriends that I cannot forget because of his penis. I mean, in a positive way,
love that
because
for you.
I still remember he is Christian. He is majored in piano, like music. And then one day he came over and he was taking a shower. I used to live in another apartment right near here, and then he's asking me to pass him the towel. So I went into the bathroom. So his back was in the tub, and he's like, "Oh, can you give me the towel?" So I can see his naked back, but because he's wearing nothing, and then I see at the third leg. I see a third leg in between his legs, and I was like, "Is he blessed with the holy power?" Or
wait, have you slept with this person?
That was my first time like he's sleeping over, because I don't sleep with a person immediately after we go out. I'm not a whore. I'm not saying that you guys are a whore if you're sleeping with it.
Let's not get too lying on this podcast, Eddie.
But I'm just saying. Okay, it was like third date or something, and he came over.
So you've only dated.
Yeah.
You didn't fuck.
We did.
See, so you did.
But after, yeah.
Then why are you surprised?
We did it that day.
Why?
We did that day.
We did or we didn't?
We did it that day because.
But you were surprised by seeing his third leg.
Because that was the first time I've seen his penis.
Even though it was inside of you?
We had sex after the shower. So that was the first time I saw it. No,
it was a preview.
Yeah, it was a preview.
Ooh, you were like, I know what I'm having for dinner tonight.
And I was like, oh my God. And he knew. I tried to hide my reaction because that was probably the biggest penis I've ever seen in my life.
He saw your reaction, was like,
No, I was trying to, again,
this is your little matbogi. This is your matbogi, your little teaser.
And he was like, you know what? Because he went to the military and everything because he's Korean. And he said, in the military, everyone was shocked by my size as well and blah, blah, blah. And I was like, wow. I'm
eating good tonight.
Well, look who's the lucky girl.
But you didn't end up dating?
He was my boyfriend.
Why'd you break up?
You know, I think there is my problem because I always...
You being the problem? That's nothing new.
Okay, I'm gonna... The reason why we broke up is because one day because he majored in piano, he has this like... concrete in Korean we got concrete. Like I think it's a competition for people who major in music. So he's been super tired, and that day I wanted to sort of make it up for him because he's been tired practicing, and then finally the competition is over, and then he got a really good I think top 2 or something. Then he went back to my apartment and I prepared eel. No,
oh wow!
Like unagi, eel. I prepared eel and I was grilling it on the like a griller. We have a really good griller. I was grilling it. I was feeding him, everything else. And then after eating it, he fell asleep. Like I did the dishes by myself.
And that turned you off?
I don't know. Like.
See, look at this. You talking about it now, you realize how stupid it is of you.
It can be stupid, but
you overreacted.
I was younger. I overreacted.
He just fell asleep because he was tired.
I know he was tired.
Especially if you're tired and you have a good meal, of course you're gonna fall asleep.
And he fell asleep. And
what were you expecting?
너무 화가 났었던 거야 내가 그때는.
See,
because I was younger and I was really mad.
And how do you feel about it now?
Because the eel was quite expensive.
Of course, there's no denying that. But your decision to
I cut everything. I prepared it. I grilled it for him. I do all the dishes, and then he fell asleep right after. I was like,
and then did you tell him the next day?
Because this is not a brothel. He did not come for pure joy to eat and to have sex. Yeah, because here is my home. I'm his boyfriend, and he at least needs to do the dishes, but he fell asleep right after. So I was like.
Did you tell him?
I did.
And what did he say?
Said sorry.
Okay.
And something happened after that. And he's a very apologetic person, and I know I overreacted. I admitted that because I was too young and I don't know nothing.
And look at that.
But he's a very apologetic person. He always apologizes and everything, but he does not change.
Oh really?
Yes, he does not change. He's not.
So what? He falls asleep after every meal?
And but like later on, I just felt like.
So he'll apologize, but he doesn't actually change his behavior.
Oh yeah, and he lied to me about his religion because I don't date. To be honest, I don't date Christians.
You didn't know at the time?
Yeah, he didn't tell me.
Oh.
He didn't tell me, and
you didn't find out until later.
Yes, it's not that I have anything against. Really, I have nothing against Christianity. It's only because in Korea, if you're a Christian,
they act a certain way.
Yeah, and chances are their parents will ask them to go to the church on Sunday. But for me, because I was a student back then, So the only chance that we can meet
Saturday.
each other might be Saturday and Sunday. If he has to go to church every single Sunday, then that means he has to sleep at his house on Saturday. So we cannot be to be with each other until very late on
Friday
Saturday
night
as well. Yeah. So the Friday night is our only chance. So and if he has like piano practice then something, then we cannot meet each other. So there's literally no room that we can meet each other like for a long time of period.
So it seems like to me that you didn't care that much about him.
I'm just being a very rational person.
But then you're also the type of person that has to constantly be with your boyfriend.
Not constantly, but twice a week. Twice a week is not that much. Twice a week is really not that much. If you guys don't even meet like once a week or twice a week, why are you guys even dating? I don't get it.
That's your way of thinking.
Okay, so you're okay with platonic, just online.
Once a week is fine.
Okay, I'm good with once a week, but that's to a point that he cannot even sleep over because he has to go to church.
That's why you have Friday night.
But what if Friday night one of us cannot like Friday night together and Saturday night together? 그러면 안 돼? Like can we just
for his particular situation? Apparently you can't. But the thing is, with the relationship, you have to make sacrifices.
Why would I have to make sacrifices?
See, you go. If you're gonna think this way, Eddie, you're gonna die alone, just the way I'm dying alone. But anyway, back to this. Okay. So,
yeah, right.
You just realized that you were talking about your story the whole time.
I'm sorry.
This person's trying to get our advice, and here you are talking about your horse dick Christian ex-boyfriend.
근데 내가 좀 for me, I understood this person, and I felt like this could really happen because it was not good.
So then, what's the advice?
So I feel you, girl.
Okay, you feel them, but what's the advice?
My advice is
move on. To be honest,
yes.
I don't want to be in a situationship or whatever where I'm gonna be jealous of them and knowing that, because it sounds like they're almost in an open relationship.
Yes, it sounds like that.
And I don't want to be in a situation where I'm going to be jealous and have feelings of envy knowing the other person's fucking other people. Yeah. Especially if you only like him really for his dick. There's so many other dicks in the world, to be honest.
His dick is getting shared by a lot of people, so you might want to be careful of STD as well.
Yeah, so if I were you, I would just look for other ones.
Yeah.
I mean, it's not the end of the world. This person, they say how old they are?
Young Ho out of college. That's what he is exactly said.
Yeah, I would stress too much about it. There's just so much more dicks out in the world. So
yeah, you speak English. You probably in an English speaking country with a lot of different races. So why not explore? Yeah. So I said move on because look at me. I moved on and I'm fine. And I have dated a long-term relationship, like boyfriends with a very small penis, and I'm fine.
Okay, I know it's easier said than done, but I feel like, what are you gonna do? Hang on to him?
Yeah, there's nothing you can do. Yeah, there's so many red flags. Yeah. Hey girlies, I am 22, female, and I've never once dated or had a partner, like ever. Sadly, whenever someone seems interested in me, I get shy and uncomfortable and pull away from them. What's the best way to overcome my feelings and get myself out there? Oh, this is a very common, I think, concern.
It's almost kind of like my situation as well.
Really?
I always talk about like, oh my God, nobody ever wants blah, 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 but then when the opportunity arises, I suddenly become shy.
Yeah. You are yourself a cock block. Sometimes.
I know, I cock block myself.
Yes.
Because I don't want to just be like, just drink alcohol.
Alcohol.
It's a horrible piece of advice.
Yeah,
I will say, not like extreme levels of drunk, but having a few drinks can loosen you up a little bit. They call it liquid courage, right? But because I don't think it's really good. But personally, for me, it has helped me relax a little bit more. But also just being in like, I'll be in Itaewon, right? Not saying you have to go clubbing or anything, but like being with friends that will, help you loosen up. Because I hang out with a lot of people that are very like, when we're all dancing or whatever, they'll be like, "Hey, Eddy, go!"
Oh, they're very outgoing,
encouraging, Hanin, right? So that helped me open up a little bit more.
But the thing is, if you're with friends, it's really hard to flirt with someone.
That's true.
Yeah, if it's not a one-on-one, right?
But I feel like putting yourself in those situations where you're with friends like that can help you be a little bit more open, so that when you are in a situation where there's potential, like, dick out there or whatever, or boys, then you'll be a little bit more open to,
so I think that's a really good experience to practice and to actually improve on your introvertness.
Rather than, because I feel like being in a place to find potential partners, I feel like that's a very like 나중에 like a very, very big step. So I think you should start out with being comfortable with just being in public places with other people. Not necessarily for a partner, but just for
just in general. For me, I am a very shy person as well. To be honest, I'm very shy one-on-one. I'm very shy. I'm very awkward as well. However,
what about the dating apps?
Dating apps too.
Dating app 하면 되지 않을까? Like I mean, especially these days, you can use apps to meet people first.
Yes,
it's a little bit easier to talk, like text first. Get to know each other a little bit that way.
But you're a girl, so I always say I think there are a lot of trolls on the like boy and girl dating apps. Just first of all, be careful.
Yeah.
And the second, I think the reason why being a semi-introvert person, but still had good experience is I found out if you said if someone seemed to be interested in you, you get shy and uncomfortable. How about the good thing I think about dating app is that you don't really physically meet that person. So if someone has shown interested in you by text, I think that's easier. Yeah. So you can develop your feelings over like conversation. Just based on text, and then you meet that person, then you will feel like it'll still be awkward, but it will be so much better than just someone hit on you like right off the street. So I think I agree with you. I think dating app is a really good practice. Actually,
I think it's I know a lot of people clown on people that use dating apps to meet people, but I think for introverts especially, it can be an option.
Yeah, I know. When people ask you, you say you guys met in the library or something.
But also you have to remember that, especially she's what, 22. It's still young.
Yeah, very young.
For me, I was all very much like that when I was 22. But later, now that I'm in 30 or whatever, as you get older, you do eventually. I feel like you start to loosen up a little bit more. You get a little. You're not as shy. What, girl? How old are we?
Maybe you, not me.
How old are we?
I'm 16.
Yeah, I can tell. The behaviors, behaving.
I mean, mentally.
Yeah.
Well, okay, because all right.
No, but yeah, when you do, as you do get older, you do become a little bit less shy.
Yes,
I think so.
Because you've seen so much, like nothing can bring you down.
You have more experiences, right? So I don't think you should worry about too much. If you're in a situation where you're uncomfortable, you're going to be uncomfortable.
Yes,
there's no point in trying to fight
just
that.
recognize the fact that you will be awkward, you're going to be uncomfortable. However, if that person is very interested in you, he will make sure that you don't feel awkward and uncomfortable. So,
or maybe ask a friend to kind of be
practice?
The wingman. Yeah, be the wingman.
How can I don't like that feeling?
You don't?
Yeah, the third wheel.
But third wheel in there. It's not really the third wheel, but more just like.
But in Korea, it's kind of weird to go to a blind date.
It's not a Korean. It's definitely not a thing in Korea.
Yeah.
Well, I think I've seen it happen before, though. I know in the West it's a thing to have a wingman, to be like, oh, there's someone that you're interested in, but you're too shy to talk to them, so you have your friend do it, right? I think that's also an option itself, but again, you have to deal with the fact that what if you don't want to, for me, I wouldn't want to leave my friend there, so that's not even an option for me, because I hate I never understand straight guys that go to the club as like 4 people, right? For example, 4 people, 3 of them leave to go with other girls, and the one friend is there by themselves. I've seen this before. I'm like, why would you leave your friends there?
I thought bros are very,
like together, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. I asked that because I ended up befriending this guy, and I was like, but straight guys, y'all just go out to meet girls, and then he's like, yeah. And then they'll like, if they find a potential partner, they just leave.
I think boys, they understand their goal of to go to the club is purely just to hook up with the girls. So I think it's part of their broship. So you got a girl, then you go bro, and don't mind me because you have to get laid tonight.
I love how when you're doing your you're like reenacting a man or a straight guy, that's immediately the voice you go to.
No, I have other voice too. It's just this is my mocking the straight guy voice.
Give me your best top voice. 한국말로. He said. 안녕하세요.
Okay. 안녕하세요. This is the voice I am. Take phone calls.
You just sound dead inside. Which
안녕하세요. 네, 안녕하세요. 네.
Is that really far from the truth?
It's
for straight boys.
One time the brand I was working with called me, and I was using my straight voice. I was like, 안녕하세요, 여보세요, and they said, are you Edward's son? I was like, yeah, and they said, you sound so different when we had a meeting. Because when I'm meeting my, gayness came out, and then and then in the phone they didn't recognize
where's the
me.
faggot? I'm looking for the faggot.
And it's like, and this is the faggot you're looking for. But so dating apps, and maybe try a friend to be your wingman, and just recognize the fact that you will be awkward because you're only 22. So eventually we will get over it because it's a problem of fake it until you make it.
Good.
And the good thing is someone has shown interest in you, surround you, so you have a lot of chance to practice.
Yeah.
So don't worry, honey.
Should I get the hint already? I only have one friend who lives close to me, and lately it has been impossible to meet her. Last time we met, it was maybe 7 to 8 months ago. She has ADHD. Ooh, a sister.
Okay.
She has ADHD, and making plans has always been challenging. Spontaneous, it could take her weeks to even answer my text.
Is she really interested?
But now I feel like it has been extra hard. She has no problem meeting other people. She's also really extroverted and can't spend even a day alone. Sis. I have tried to talk to her several times over the years, and every time she claims she wants to be my friend. But doesn't this seem like someone who's trying to give you a hint that they don't care, but don't dare to say it straight? That's exactly what it is. I've met people like this before. Like, they'll respond every now because they feel bad that they're dropping you. If they ignore you and block you, they'll feel bad. So every now and then they'll respond to you. But especially if they're extroverted and they can't stand being alone for a day, if they're not trying to contact you every day, they're probably not interested. And to be honest, for you, I would not waste my time because I know it can be like hard emotionally, but especially if you're interested in the person. But you could be spending that time trying to meet other people,
or just be by yourself. Just not wasting your time. Why?
Just be by yourself.
I'd rather to have no friends than fake friends. So
I think this person is interested in them. Well, I don't even think it makes a distinction between wanting to just be friends or lovers or anything. I think in general, as a person, this does not seem like a person I would want to try to be friends with.
I won't hate her because I understood if someone's not interested,
then they're not interested. But
it's not like their fault or anything. At least she's being polite. For me,
she's not being rude, I don't think, but she's also, I think she's going about it, the other person's going about it in the wrong way. I know people are often be like, just be straight up with me, but I think she's trying to avoid the being like blunt and I don't want to be friends with you. So I don't think she wants to do that. That's why she's acting like this.
I would just tell the truth. It's like, maybe I have so many friends and I don't have spare time. Sorry. I don't think I'm ready for a new friendship or something.
So you're speaking from the perspective of the girl I'm talking about?
That's why, but I still understood the girl's behavior. So I would just say, just try to find some other friends.
Because these type of people are kind of a waste of time to spend time and energy on.
Apparently they're not interested. I'm pretty sure they're not interested. If a person's interested, whether it's on relationship or friendship, you will know, honey. You will know. It's very obvious. If you're doubting it, then you're probably right. Yeah, there's a lot of people in this world.
Be friends with Eddy. He'll be friends with you. Especially if you have a big dick.
You know what? I have a lot of friends right now, and I'm just not ready for any friendship.
Next to
because I have a friend who asked me for her wedding in university, and I told her that we're not that close because wedding you've participated in Korean weddings, right? You have to
Korean weddings, they invite anybody.
They will invite everyone. And then you pay in there, and then you go there, you spend your time. It's not that I'm lack of money. It's just that I feel like I just don't want to be a random person in the wedding because I'm not that close to her.
If we're gonna be completely honest, because especially in the West, weddings are a whole day occasion, so you're gonna be there. But in Korean weddings, you go there for 2 hours and you leave,
and you pay.
You gotta pay. You gotta get dressed up and shit. Right, so
it's a lot of work, and oftentimes it's in Gangnam, and I cannot be bothered to go to Gangnam because if it's my good friend, I will go, but it's just my my colleagues. I told her very honestly.
And also, usually these people never talk to you, but the one day they do the random
wedding.
어떻게 지냈어? 이번 주 뭐 결혼하는데. Like, what have you been up to? I'm getting married this weekend. Out of nowhere, and you're expected to basically just ask you to pay for the wedding. Is what it really is.
Yes, I understood because Korean weddings are very expensive, but why
are they compared to American weddings?
American weddings expensive. Wedding in general is very expensive.
Oh, of course, but Korean weddings you're getting paid back because all the guests are paying. Aren't they?
It depends on how, like, the combination of your guests are. If they're
How
rich.
many you have? There's always kind of like an unspoken rule about the amount of money you give.
Yes.
Is it usually at least $50? You're not gonna go there giving
Before it's $50, but nowadays I felt like $50 too little.
그치?
I would never want to have a wedding myself. I'm not
그래.
this wedding dreamy girl.
You'd rather go to Las Vegas and go through the drive-thru?
Britney Spears.
Dead. Next.
Okay. My ex and I broke 4 years.
My ex and I broke up a 4-year relationship a year ago due to personal differences. We spent time apart but talked regularly and even met up weekly at one point. I thought things were going well, but he suddenly got together with someone online. Forced to cut things off, I texted once in a while when I was sad. He'd say things like wanting me to go overseas with him, regretting getting attached instead of spending more time with me, always looking at my social media and other things that weren't appropriate. So I guess he did these things after they broke up already. His girlfriend doesn't even know we were talking up to the point they matched. Just feels weird having to keep a secret and watch him build a relationship with someone else when I still have feelings for him. Kind of feel like I'm being played too. So this person and their ex, they broke up a 4-year relationship about a year ago, but they would still keep in touch.
That's why.
But then the ex would still be like, oh, I want to go travel overseas with you. Talk about like regretting being attached instead of spending more time with them and always looking at their social media, even though they're broken up. But at the same time that this is happening, I guess they matched with someone on Tinder and they found a new girlfriend there. This is not it. But the thing is, the person, the OP, the person that wrote this, still has feelings for the ex.
Girl, it's, you know what? To be honest, 4 years relationship is very long and very dedicated time to a person. I feel like, because my theory is always, if I can live 100 years, and then if you think about your relationship, 4 years, that's almost.
That's a high school career.
High school career? What do you mean?
A high school 4 years.
Oh yeah. Oh, because in Asia we only have 3 years. Yeah. So you almost spend like
your high school.
No, one fourth of your life with him. Oh, like sorry,
one fourth. How long are you living, girl?
So 1/25. So 1/20. You live only 25 days. 1 day you're spending with him.
I think you're trying to like
put it
into some
time.
weirdest perspective, but it doesn't sound that.
Because I used to have this 2-year relationship. I felt like, oh my god, I spent like 1/50th of my lifetime with them.
Girl, but you're gay. That's a whole different story.
Yeah, but
your life ends at 30.
That's kidding. Probably true.
No, but I don't know. For me, this dude doesn't sound like.
And this is so many red flags.
Gucci. You know that saying, if you really love something, let it go. Because if it was meant to be, it will come back. It sounds like this is meant to be come back, right? Because it seems like they still have good conversations or whatever. The dude talks about how he wants to go overseas with the person, how he regrets not spending more time with them, but he also has a different girlfriend.
Yeah, if he really
if he really cared, then
he will ask her back.
But the fact that he has it and he found a new girlfriend, that tells me
he does not care. He uses you when he felt like vulnerable.
Yeah, it's probably might not even be about sex. It might just be like he wants to have someone to emotionally lean on.
Yes,
and I don't like that. For me personally,
he's using you.
Yeah, because he's hurt. Also, you have your own feelings too. It sounds like the OP still, likes the person. He still has feelings for him. So I think it's like torture putting her in that situation.
And he knew it.
Yeah,
he must know it.
So honestly, for me,
a bad person.
I hate giving the advice of just find someone else, but I wouldn't want to be with in that kind of situation where it's such a stress on the mind and the heart, right?
I heard this story from my friend, A and B, and they've been together for more than 10 years.
And in this situation, your friend is A?
My friend is just the storyteller. It did not happen to her. Okay. But it was a legendary.
Your friend's friend is A.
Yeah, it was a legendary story.
Legendary.
So the girl A and with the boy B, they've been together for more than 10 years, like ever since very beginning of university.
Oh wow.
And then they decide to get married, and then the boy was like, oh, before our a wedding, I wanted to, it's like a bachelor trip. I wanted to go to Europe for a month.
They're Korean?
They're Korean. Yes. So I want to go to like Europe, because Europe, oftentimes in Korea, people go by themselves just to travel, right? Yeah. So he went there, he go, and then months later, like when he came back and everything, so they were preparing for the wedding. And months later, this girl got a DM like from Insta, from this it's a random girl, and the girl says wrong, like
what?
Wrong, like RUN, wrong.
Why?
Like, and the reason being is
In Korean or English?
of course in Korean, like 도망가라고. Yeah, run away from this boy.
A got a DM that says
from a random girl on Instagram. So she found out what really happened is during the time her boyfriend is in Europe, his fiance, right? Fiance had a one night stand with a Korean girl, like traveling there as well. That when they parted, this Korean girl like kept thinking about this boy because they had like several dates.
While in Europe.
So this girl reminds that there's a specific touristy place, location. So she typed in the hashtag, for example, Spanish plaza or something, like
girl.
Oopsie.
And this is why you don't get these super long straws.
Okay, I just like my things to be long. Anyway, so she put in the hashtag and she found out the picture that he took, because she took a picture for him in that touristy place. So she found out his Instagram. She went into the boy's Instagram and then found out it's a couple Instagram, and then like not only it has his picture, but it has the girlfriend's
A's
pictures. So this girl's in shock. Oh my god, they're like, because in the Instagram they share everything. Oh my, they're getting married, and then this guy came to Europe and had one night stand with me. So you know how on Instagram it has like tag person functions. So this girl found out A's Instagram and then sent him the DM, and they did not get married.
She's a girl's girl. She warned her.
She
so what happened?
So they did not get married afterwards.
Shit.
He got busted. And then
typical Korean boy behavior.
I know, right? That's why you don't date Korean.
I don't want to say every Korean boy is like this, but why am I not surprised that this happened?
Yes. I know.
You know what is that? Kitty XO, whatever, the Netflix spinoff from.
There ain't no Korean boys are like that. No.
The fact that she came from America to Korea, finds out that he actually has another girlfriend here.
Oh, sorry.
Sounds very.
I didn't read the plot because I thought it was like those are just really nice flower boys.
그런 거 있지. 근데 I think the main story is that she came all the way to Korea to go see her hot Korean boyfriend, but it turns out he has another girlfriend. So I'm like, well. It's just a play on life.
Welcome to Korea.
Welcome to Korea.
Yes.
어서오세요.
Yes. Well.
So our advice to this girl,
run. Seriously, run.
도망가.
I know 4 years of relationship is
it can be very hard to get over.
But just leave it as it is, because the more you're getting more attached to him or have feelings to him, you'll feel sorry for the 4 years that you spent with him.
Yeah, and just think of it as good times that you had. Yes. But you literally have the rest of your life ahead of you.
Yes.
And there's other fish in the sea.
I know, right? Those 4 years, let it be beautiful, and to sink in your head, and just keep it as it is.
Oh my god, my love concern is that I have no love concern in that sense. Girl, I basically study 24/7 for my university degree. Okay.
Which university?
But I'm at that age where you kind of should have already had some experience in the love field. I don't know what it is. Right now, I'm blaming my parents for teaching me that sex is bad and you should save yourself for the one you'd want to marry.
That's not wrong.
It's not wrong to save yourself till marriage, but I feel like you do lose out on a lot of experiences in a way. Not saying you have to whore your pussy out like when you're young, but
because I feel like what is a proper amount of whoreness? Because on the end of the line is like her, like no experience until marriage.
I think
it's like completely slutty whore.
I think you should be able to grow up having healthy, kind of like be able to date, you know what I mean? Just regular dating and all that. You don't have to be like, well, the first boyfriend and girlfriend that you have, it doesn't have to be like, all right, well, I guess I'm getting married with you. I'm going to wait until we're married. It doesn't have to be like, it can be just, casual dating and all that.
Yeah, casual.
Seeing what you like, because you never know.
Because, I think a person's growth, you always learn from any relationship or friendship you have in your life. And then you can learn a lot from a person that you're dating with if the person's like more capable or like, because there's always things that you can learn from each other.
Oh, exactly. Maja. But let's be real. I just can't find anyone. My social skills are getting worse and worse every day. I also thought about downloading Tinder and just doing it with the first person that appears trustworthy and stuff. But also I don't really know if that helps this blockage. It could help.
I think it does.
I think that's somewhere to start. It's always, I think with anything in life, the hardest thing when you do anything is starting. And I think for you, starting somewhere like Tinder could be an option. What am I even saying? I love you all. Bring Chanu back. Our love. Do we really want to bring Chanu back?
That Chanu mentioned that it was so random.
Is it? I mean, they watch our show, so of course they know Chanu.
갑자기 찬우가
얘기하니까.
Yeah, but you can't.
Chanu's so fucking hot, but he's so. I think about how hot he is, and then I immediately think about how he like has the same personality as this wall behind us. I feel like I'm talking to that.
Yeah, Chanu.
He's kind, but it's like
he's very kind. He's a nice person. And then let's not reveal more information
about what.
There's no other information.
There is no other information.
Yeah, to be honest. Yeah.
He like stocks his car, and that's it.
And he's
let's be honest,
luxury brand belt.
Yeah,
and
but
clothes.
If we're completely honest, it's just because we're not hot girls. So of course he's not gonna have an interest in opening up to us.
Well, because he's into I think American girls, like those kind of vibe, not like American girls, but like American girl vibe.
Bring China back and maybe open a matchmaking service where all of the people sending in love concerts get matched with, I don't know, hot Korean men. Honey, I don't know, as much as we all love hot Korean men, sis, I don't know about being in a relationship with one because
they're just so boring.
And also, I think the amount of hot Korean men, the ratio is about the same of hot men to ugly men, or not even ugly, but average. I feel like some people think that all Korean men are hot, especially
that's not the case at all.
Lately. All these street interviews on YouTube or like TikTok or Instagram, and of course the thumbnail is always the hottest one in the interview, and of course they're probably only going to go up to hot people, right, or cute people, where everyone's like, drop the ad. What's the ad? Not gonna lie, that's been me. But oh my god, did I show you this boy?
No,
I like fell in fucking love.
So you've seen this boy on social media and you're in love?
Yeah,
girl. Oh, you showed me this.
Oh, he's so cute.
Okay.
He's giving Rise vibes.
He's not giving Rise vibes.
Yeah, he is. The long hair, like very
That's
natural.
That's the only thing. He's very cute. He's very handsome.
Anyway, next.
Okay.
I do want to do several because I feel bad because every time we read one, we literally talk about for like 30 minutes.
Yes. The person that you picked is quite cute. I just never thought that you like that's your type.
Oh, I love it.
Because you like ajushi. That's not ajushi.
Why do you always say I like I don't like ajushi?
Really?
Yeah.
Good. Like Sean in our company. Yeah.
That's different.
Okay.
When you say ajushi, I think of like a taxi driver.
That's haraboji. That's normal. That's like too old.
Anyway, read the fucking.
Okay. So I'm here to read. As an English literature graduate, love.
One day I'm just gonna make a compilation of every part that I had to cut out from you. Then we'll talk about English major.
Love, Bonnie and Cherry. Oh, thank you. I'm currently in listless phase.
Listless.
What is listless?
I'm currently in a listless phase, but at the same time, more prone to lash out and hold grudges against people. Listless.
Oh my god, Gen Zs.
Right after you talk about how you have your English major.
I mean, listless means like it's not on the list.
Person lacking energy or enthusiasm.
Oh.
Same.
So people do use this word. Okay.
I guess so. Thanks for the new word.
So I'm currently in a listless phase, but at the same time, more prone to lash out and hold grudges against people.
Me.
Yeah, it's like there's no in between.
Me.
Have you guys ever had to go through this phase?
Me.
There you go.
Yeah.
If so, how do you deal with it? I'd love to hear your opinions if this ever gets picked. Look forward to do while getting ready in the morning.
To me, okay, I've been thinking about this a lot lately because I spend a lot of time alone, so I think a lot. And I've been thinking about, because this is me, like I'll be like, like no energy, but I react so violently emotionally, especially around stupid people. And for me, I've come to realize that it's not a good way to be living. You do kind of have to give some people some room to like, be stupid or whatever.
I know.
But for me, it helps to kind of just, instead of reacting immediately, to kind of at least think about it, breathe, then give it a second to think.
Otherwise, we might end up like Karen.
Yeah.
Like middle-aged bob hair.
Middle-aged was already there, but it's not to say don't have any emotion, but just at least give it some time to sink in, because sometimes you really, for me, I react immediately, but also I immediately forget about it like 2 seconds later. So I think it helps to kind of breathe first.
Like I have this problem too, and I also ask myself, shall I really get mad? I ask myself like at least 3 times, and then if it's something that I really cannot control, and then I really should get mad at this kind of sort of problem, then I will get mad and I will confront the person who made me really mad. Otherwise, I will just put myself into that person's shoes. Like, is there any reason that this person did this certain things to me? Can I forgive him? You know, I agree with you. Like, I'm a generally very forgiving person, but I do not like mistakes I made on like laziness or stupidity.
Yeah,
it's really hard to forgive.
Yeah, I think when it comes to, it sounds like you're talking about like if someone, like for example, like if we're texting someone and they say something that would immediately make you like pissed off, I wouldn't respond immediately.
I would still respond because you really don't.
Of course you're gonna respond, but like it's better than trying to like immediately the same second that they send the message be like, "Why are you fucking stupid?" I think you should like give it a sec, because sometimes you'll rethink about what you would have said and you're like, "Okay, that's a little bit too extra," right? So.
Just like Tinder, I feel like there are people.
But are you talking about people you work with or just random people?
I work with.
Okay, see, that's different. If I'm thinking about people that don't really be a casual friend or just like someone that doesn't really affect my life on a daily basis, I'm like, whatever.
But because you know how you're working, someone made a really huge mistake based on their stupidity, and it really harms you and make you look the stupid person.
That's a different story.
Yes, this situation happens a lot because you didn't make any mistakes, but because of the person that did something, and then you have to present this outcome to someone else, and then the person might get misunderstood that you are the person who did the mistake, and it's really hard to explain. It's just very it's very upsetting.
Yeah, and the whole thing about holding grudge. Do you hold grudges against people?
I actually do.
You know, does it depend on the situation?
I'm being very honest, but
does it depend on the situation?
Yes, but the moment I feel like this person's using me or this person's being fake, then I immediately shut myself down and I do not. I remove this person from my heart list.
What if it's someone you work with?
To be honest, this has happened to me before, which is my boss. It happened to me twice in a row. The specific situation is my previous company. There is a new team leader that got hired. So in our company's tradition, then we invite that person to lunch. So it's like 회식, right? And then because I was planning to move into this house, so I could not go. So our 대표님, our boss, the company owner, was casually having lunch with his team leader, and he was saying, "Oh, Edward, he's not here, but you know what? He got nose job. He got like."
Out of nowhere?
Out of nowhere. He got
talking
no
about
job.
Your business.
I've never told him about my plastic surgery things, right? And he said, "Oh, Edward, he got nose job and he got his eyes done." I God know.
Why is he all of a sudden talk about that shit?
I don't know, and I don't think my face looks that unnatural. Like you can talk about it, but
you didn't even talk about it first.
And I did not get my eyes done. Okay. He was saying something that based on his opinion. I never told anyone that I got my nose done.
But why is he even talking about this stuff?
I don't know why.
As if it's like a conversation starter.
Yeah, it's like he's gossiping about me.
The fuck?
I'm his staff. Are you serious?
The fuck?
My coworkers got really uncomfortable about the situation, and then she told me what happened. And I just feel so disgusted. If it's a mistake like that, if a person that affects me so much that I would not work there, I will actually quit the company. So that's what I did after the next month. It was disgusting.
The fucking idiot.
So what? I got plastic surgery, but like, why would you talk about it?
Besides that, it's just why would you even?
It's just very
to the new staff.
Yeah,
as if that's some fun.
She's in my department. She's my team leader.
That's so stupid.
Yeah, but the team leader became really good friend with me, and later on we still hang out. So.
Anyway, yeah, in terms of like grudges, there have been many situations where I'm very much a grudge holder, especially if you do something stupid. Yeah. But there have been many times where it helped me because these people are toxic, so I cut them out of my life immediately. But sometimes I do end up regretting it later because, to be honest, the reason I get mad at them is stupid. So like that's why I was saying, just to kind of give yourself a second to think about, in the long term, if I cut this person off, am I going to regret this, or is this a really dumb decision? But
that's why I wasn't cut off yet.
Should you do one more?
So let's do the last one.
You should have gotten this one. This is like one line.
Okay.
How do you find love when you secretly think you may not be good enough? Ooh. How do you find love when you secretly think you may not be good enough?
Why do you think you're not good enough?
그냥 그거 insecurity 아닐까? Just a little bit insecure because of maybe experiences you had in your life. Maybe you're not very lucky with dating. Like maybe when you start having bad luck with dating, you start thinking, is there something wrong with me?
Oh yeah, actually I used to think that. Yeah.
Well, look at you where you are now.
I don't.
Every week.
I'm just tired. What? No. What?
I'm kidding.
You sound like
I'm just like your boss. Did you know he got his eyes done?
Well, that was half true. I'm just kidding. Because it's not like this, but like this.
Oh, they're talking about your eyes. What the heck?
I'm just kidding. My eye really. Yeah, but anyway, that was the thing was a joke too.
There's a lot of factors that go into that. It could be your age. Maybe you're really young, and so you're still going through the trials and tribulations of youth, or maybe this person had some bad experiences. But let's think about the future. Advice, go.
I'm not sure if this advice will apply, but what I did is I used to think that I'm not good enough
because of
I just
a lot of different things.
On
your
the
shitty
outside,
personality,
on the outside, and
bad
on the
nose
inside.
job.
Because I used to have really bad luck with dating when I was like first year of high school, and I never succeeded at any blind dates. I always get rejected.
Really?
Back then. And
After the date?
After the date, I almost never had a second date because I to a point that I sort of I had a little like mental breakdown. I was smashing the wall with my pillows and I was crying like
그 정도야?
ugly cry. Yeah, I was like,
really?
I do not understand. I have been trying this since I graduated from high school and then nothing ever happened beside the Russian boyfriend. So I was like, is there anything wrong with me? So I took a careful second look of myself, and it
turns out it was the wrong foundation match.
I should never have used Maybelline.
Yeah, you don't want to be looking yellow like a banana.
But now it hasn't improved that much.
Yeah,
but
still looking.
You're still looking like James Charles. I just feel like
James Charles doing a full face of Korean makeup. Does Doyen makeup?
I've seen that video.
Yeah.
But so I took myself a second look, and then I was sort of being very objective, not being subjective. I feel like there's maybe personalities in myself that like holding grudges or get mad very easily, things like that. I should be less easy on people and then just be
less
chill.
Easy on people,
less hard on people. Sorry, and just chill. I think that's
say less easy, honey. You're already easy enough. So just kidding. No,
well, there's an A written on my head. Well, the thing is, I feel like my personality has improved a lot, but the core, like my inside core, has never changed. It will never change. But I'm much more chilled and just easy.
So you think it's a mental thing?
And also, I start to work out, and then I start to know, like, because inside on your exterior, there will be part that you don't like about yourself. There will be part that you like about yourself. So I emphasize the part that I like myself, and then I try to, if I can improve myself, then I improve like that part. And then I started from there and better later.
So you got lip fillers, and then your dick sucking game got better. Okay.
Well, they also it gets so much more cushiony, just like Simmons. The American mattress.
This mattress company?
Yeah. I'm just kidding.
I don't know advice, because that could be what improving your outer appearance can definitely. I know,
and inner too, because that is very important.
Of course, because there's the physical aspect. You could work out. Kind of improve your appearance, and that definitely helps. That also helps your confidence on the inside. It does. I remember when I was working out last year, I wasn't even trying to find like a boyfriend or anything. I wanted to work out just because I felt like I needed to like get out of my house, because every day I literally sit at my computer, and it was affecting my health. So it did help my inner confidence, not just physically, even though I really didn't improve that much, but more so just my mental health, I guess. Even if we're not talking about like the physical aspect, if we're talking about like the mental aspect, I think a lot of times it's our inner saboteur, our inner demons that kind of like mess with us. And like, let's say we didn't, the date didn't go well, or maybe the people that we liked on Tinder didn't match us, then we eat ourselves eat at ourselves thinking like, oh my God, I'm not good enough. Well, this is just talk about Tinder, but like, even if in real life or whatever. So I don't think you should, beat yourself up over that. Because again, I don't know how old this person is because they didn't give us much information, but you can try, like we're saying, working out maybe to help your
boost your
confidence. That really helps overall. Or just besides that, like mental work wise, just keeping yourself busy.
Yes.
Focusing on yourself.
And try to put yourself out there more because it gets you more chances to meet people because you never know. That could be the problem.
Yeah. I think, what's that phrase where you say it's better to try something and fail rather than regret not doing it?
A bad pizza is still a pizza. No?
Yeah.
That's how you say
I
it?
guess. I don't, because the worst thing that could happen is that you get rejected, but it's like you just move on. Right. And there's gonna be someone out there for you.
Yeah, and because I was just mentioning personality is very important. I'm not just saying it because we've met really hot and nice, good-looking people. But as you get older, you have so much data that accumulated inside of you, and you know what person works for you, what person does not work for you. And really, as you get older, it matters less and less. Even though we're homosexuals, I know we're more on the superficial side.
Yeah.
But
we give off the vibe that we're all very superficial, but it's not.
Yeah.
But like just as this guy said, I'm into ajashi, so.
I like ajashi too, like handsome ajashi. But I mean, like if personalities, and again, if you take a look of yourself, and then you think, oh, maybe there is a part, because just like all like the appearance, if you know yourself so much, because you live with yourself for your entire life, and you know there's a part of personality and a part of you that you like about yourself, the qualities, but there's a quality that you don't like about yourself, then you know how to improve. Yeah.
And this person says when you secretly think you may not be good enough, but that's cool. 본인 생각이잖아.
Yeah.
That's your self thinking. And I don't think sometimes, like I was saying, sometimes we're our own worst enemy. We think the worst when we're maybe just not in the right point in our lives where, because our emotions go up and down, our mental thoughts go up and down. So, and right now I'm currently in the phase of like, honey, my ass is gonna die alone, 6 feet under. But who knows? That could change. But yeah, I don't think you should think too much about this sort of stuff because it only makes it worse. I think you should just focus on the future. XGI. I feel the rush.
Addicted to your touch.
Gum, 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 gum.
The funny thing is, I knew that people does not know, like Korean people does not know, Troye Sivan is gay because because I was swiping shorts the other day casually, and I was seeing a Korean person explain the lyrics.
I think
Rush.
I saw that.
Yes,
and they were like, "Wait."
In the comment section, everyone was shocked of like what it means. And they said, "Oh my God, my eyes! I cannot believe this is what it means."
Because they're saying that Rush is like that drug, this thing. But the thing is, in Korea, it's called Rush. The poppers. When you're having sex, you like sniff it and it gives you a high, so sex feels
that's
better.
Illegal, no?
I don't know.
Oh, okay.
But they call it Rush in Korea, but in America they call it poppers. But in the song Rush, the song is literally about the adrenaline rush you feel from meeting someone that you love. But I think because Troye Sivan is gay, someone took Troye Sivan being gay and the word rush being used as a song title as like...
I thought it has double meanings. It means rush too. Like the
really?
The drum.
That could be a thing, but I don't think Westerners use rush in that sense. Because Troye Sivan is not going to know that rush is poppers in Korea.
Really?
Yeah. Okay,
because I thought... You mean the cover of the album and everything, it looks like he was having an orgasm.
But that's like the sexual part. But that doesn't mean necessarily that he's talking about poppers.
It's just funny to me how you were examining the lyrics and everything. You're not even a fan. We're like, I'm here, like I'm obsessed with the Troye Sivan. And I think
I can observe something and not be a fan of it.
I
because I saw that video you're talking about.
I do think it means rush. I do think it means
like poppers.
Yeah. Well, I think that concludes our episode of today.
Are we to keep these to do for another episode?
I think
there's so many.
I think this can be a series if you guys like, because we have so many. Yeah,
watch that because an entire different podcast just for this.
Just for this, I think this is fun.
Yeah. No, we can't give too much because too much of a good thing is bad.
Yeah, but we'll do this occasionally if you guys like. Just let us know in the comments.
Oh, we could have where they have a little Q&A session at the very end. So maybe we can do one every episode.
Oh yeah, that's good. Yeah. That's good. Yeah.
But girl, this is gonna. lasts us for another 4 years.
Because I have another bag too. So this
Are you serious?
Yeah, this is a part of it.
Oh my god. So, anyway, Stan XG for clear skin and
a loud choice one for To Feel the Rush. And
K-pop 좋아하는 거 맞아?
I like Rise. I bought their album.
Sing the song.
Rise.
시작.
Get a guitar. Get a guitar.
Not that. I love the pre-chorus. Ooh. I love this part.
Oh,
it's so good.
Ooh.
This is the thing because the chorus is very quirky, right? It's very dun dun dun. I think it's a sampling of Another One Bites the Dust. That song. That's a very quirky sound, right? It's not really catchy on its own, but I think because of the pre-chorus being that very melodic, catchy, like 되게 catchy하잖아. 그런 부분이 있어야 that song, quirky songs need a catchy part for the whole song to be catchy. Because if this whole song is just quirky, it's hard to get into.
Okay, so
I don't think you know what I'm talking about.
So that's mortifying.
What?
I love music, and then
girl, we all know you like Rise for the visuals, not for the music.
I like Sohee.
Yeah, he's cute.
Yes,
my hair is inspired by Sohee.
But Sohee has like brown hair.
I mean the cut.
Oh,
the kind of like unkept like yopmori. I'm kind of wanting to grow my hair out again.
Like until where?
I'm not
to cherry level.
Imagine either back to how back when I would just have long hair, that or 약간 아까 보여준 그 street interview boy. But I don't think I would suit that because I have a long neck, so it's like I think
long neck suits for long hair.
Do you think so?
Yeah, long neck.
I always hated the model hair. I hate it.
That's the hair you were going for, honey.
Right? But actually, you know what? Back in high school when I was in my emo scene phase, I did have extremely long hair. Let me see if I can find it for you.
Okay.
I really want to show you. I was in my emo phase.
So you look like Yuna from 소녀시대?
Yuna 말고. Remember when Sohyun, the really tall one?
Yeah,
Sohyun went during 소원을 말해봐, when she cut her hair super short. It was that vibe. I remember because in my Dropbox folder, the folder name is Dark Times in all capital. Oh my god!
Show me.
이런 vibe였어.
Oh.
근데 나쁘지 않지 않아? He said, you know who my main inspiration for this hair was? Super Junior. Yeah. But 약간, it's actually not that bad. Like the length. It's the only thing is my.
Oh, now I know why I'm so disturbed by this photo.
It looks like someone pushed my nose down and taped it.
It looks like your lens. It's so huge.
Yeah.
A huge lens.
여름 뮤트인데 이런 거 안 어울려.
No, it has nothing to do with your personal color. This lens will make you look like a dog because dog has really huge pupils. Yeah, and a human dog.
But this was the geomedical era.
I know.
Yeah, this was exactly around the same time that we were getting into lens. Yeah, because I was in my K-pop era.
I still remember those huge lenses
with my Abercrombie & Fitch long sleeves.
I'm jealous. I all I can afford is Hollister. Okay.
I could only afford Aeropostale.
You're wearing Abercrombie & Fitch?
Once in a blue moon.
Okay.
This is like one of two pieces that I had from Abercrombie. Let me know down below. Should I get back to my super long hair phase?
You can do like a leaf cut, like a leaf cut. Like
you're obsessed with a leaf cut.
Leaf cut is nice.
I don't think it looks cute on me. I think that's good for 겨울쿨. 아니 왜냐면 soft 여름은 약간 wave 있어야 잘 어울려. 약간 natural한 거. That's why I like blowcore because it's very natural. There's no like hard lines that you know what I mean.
So at the end of this episode, we can see a person super confined, but with his theory of personal color.
I'm in this jail where the name of the jail is personal color.
He's restrained by this concept, and he cannot break the boundaries of styles and fashion. And then, for me, it's just tragic. It's purely tragic in front of me. But because he's my friend, I'm not gonna pointing out anything, and I'm not gonna hurt his feelings.
You point everything out with your facial expressions. Also, I've been editing our videos, right? And I think it's so funny that I talk so much about personal color, but literally every sentence you're like, see, I work in fashion and so you can't say anything, bitch. You're like, the thing is I work in fashion, so like, okay.
I do work in fashion. Do you want to see my certificate?
Yeah. Let's see it.
First sign of getting
fashion.
guitar. Just kidding.
Get. Okay.
Bye. Bye, guys.